Hi, this is Karen.
And this is Michael. And you're listening to the Radio West Fife Wake Up.
Your number one, Radio West Fife.
You're listening to Michael on the Radio West Fife Wake Up.
Radio West Fife.
Yes, photograph. Yeah, I wish I could have taken a photograph of the gremlins that we've had in the studio. Yes, we've had a few gremlins, and we seem to have rescued ourselves.
Thankfully,
quite
yes.
successfully. We're back
Everything
on track.
just went blank.
Yes, everything went blank. I mean, I hope they don't have an episode like that in the Vela Theatre where
Yes.
everything goes blank.
I don't know, it does happen from time to time.
Yeah, I don't know what their technical crew are like, but I hope they've got a man on a bike with a dynamo trying to power things up again. But next up we've got Ghost, Ella Henderson. Yeah, I think we've got Ghost in the studio.
Definitely,
actually. Ghost in the studio. Definitely, yeah. So we're so looking forward to hearing from Kim. We're going to be chatting to Kim live and on air in the studio about her part in Mamma Mia, the worldwide smash hit Mamma Mia, currently playing at London's Novella Theatre. This is, in the meantime, this is Ghost. Oh yes, the Baseballs, Chasing Cars on the Radio West Fife Wake Up. It's coming up for 5 minutes to 9. Did you recognise that tune? Did you recognise that one, Karen?
I know that very well, but it's completely unrecognisable from the original, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah. Of course, the original being Snow Patrol.
Indeed.
And Chasing Cars, but that is an absolute belter of a version by the Baseballs. A
fantastic live as well.
Fantastic live as well, yeah. And do they play the piano like that live as well?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Every instrument is played live.
Played live, yeah.
What a talented bunch they are.
They're all top musicians.
That's the Baseballs. You're going to be hearing more of them when Karen gets her own show shortly, once I've trained her up. But we're going to get on with the Mamma Mia theme and the Abba theme. This is... needs no introduction, really. Kim Ismay, leading lady Tanya at the Mamma Mia production, the hit musical worldwide Novella Theatre in London. Hi.
Hello, Mike. How are you? Hello, Karen.
I'm great.
And hello, West Fife.
How's your morning going?
It's going so well. It's early, but it's going well so far. The sun's gone in though, so I'm a little bit suspicious. I think that might be your influence there.
Oh right, okay. The sun's gone in London.
Yeah, it's gone.
Right.
It's gone.
Okay.
Mind you, you've had trouble with your sound, haven't you?
Yes, we have indeed.
I fear that might be my fault.
I wouldn't be at all surprised.
Right. So we'll kick off with that. What's
I have no idea. It's always been the same since I was quite small.
Right.
If you hand me a thing, it's fine. I'll just sit there holding it, and all of a sudden it'll sort of break or splinter or the end will drop off. Or
okay.
She can break things remotely as well.
She can break things remotely as well. Okay. We'll maybe discuss later on how you know that, Karen. Right. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I know. Right. Okay.
The
Kim.
tension's incredible, isn't
I feel like Hercule Poirot here. Complete with moustache.
Right. Okay. Right. So
get that
Kim.
back out.
So Kim. Yes. Let's get serious for a moment. Okay.
Mike, I've done my serious face now.
Okay. Let's get a leading lady at the hit musical Mamma Mia.
I am.
Yep, and you experienced that sound barrier that comes off the stage into the cast.
Yes.
What is that like? I mean,
it's
is that
absolutely extraordinary. There is absolutely nothing better than to hear a live audience response. And people often ask me whether I prefer film or TV or stage. And I have to say, although when you're doing TV and film, you can retake a thing to get it right, so you can be absolutely sure that you've got it right. But nothing beats the response of a live audience to what you're doing. And it's fantastic. It's like a rock concert every night. And not quite the baseball. Thank you for playing my favourite track, Karen.
Wow. Right, okay. So you're both fans of the Baseballs?
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay.
Once you've heard them, you can't... Well, if you like your rock and roll, you can't not be a fan, really.
Definitely. I mean, they are something to be cherished. I mean... And
live, as Karen said, live. During Chasing Cars, Jan, who was the piano player, who's that amazing honky-tonk rock and roll piano player, sits side to the piano.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So Mamma Mia's been
And it was
seen...
nothing to do with me, all right?
No, nothing to do with you. Right,
It's
okay.
intentional.
So,
Yes,
I gather
sorry.
Karen had a lovely time in Germany going to see them, but 54 million people worldwide have seen Mamma Mia.
They have.
And in 400 major cities. It's remarkable. And, from Toronto to Broadway.
Yep.
And
China.
China
we
as
were
well.
the first. I mean, there was it back in the late 90s. There was a production of Beauty and the Beast in China, the
Yeah.
Disney Beauty and the Beast. But that's more of a Disney thing. Mamma Mia was the first mainstream worldwide musical
Yeah.
ever to have been done in Mandarin in China. It was quite a big thing for them. It's the first proper Western musical that they'd ever done. So that was quite a big deal, that was.
And the Mandarin Chinese just took it to the hearts. They just went for it, didn't they?
Oh,
They just-
absolutely. I have heard Money, Money, Money in Mandarin. Doesn't sound the same.
It doesn't sound the
Can't
same.
really sing along with it.
Okay. So the Vale Theatre, you moved from the
Prince of Wales.
Prince of Wales
Well, actually,
Theatre.
we've moved twice,
Yeah,
you see.
moved
We're
twice,
a
yeah.
bit, we can't decide where we want to live. We started off at the Prince Edward Theatre in Old Compton Street in Soho, and that was fantastic, and it was there for 5 years. We did the 5th anniversary, because I was in the show before. This is year 16. We just had our 15th birthday. And so this is year 16. And I did years 4, 5 and 6. So I managed to do I've done all the best bits. It's been brilliant. I did the first big anniversary. I did the 5th birthday.
Yeah.
And that was at the Prince Edward. Then we moved to our new home at the Prince of Wales Theatre, Leicester Square.
Yeah.
And that was lovely too. Very different feel to it. It's had a different kind of feel wherever it's been. It was quite big and broad, because the stage is enormous at the Prince Edward. And then we went automated at the Prince of Wales, and so everything moved by itself, had no stagehands moving it. So it was like the world's worst fairground ride, really slow.
Yeah, right. And you
Around the stage.
Interesting when it went wrong.
Oh, yes, because that's the problem with automation. As you
Right,
know, if
okay.
something goes wrong, you're stuck.
Yeah, I think
Whereas
we're
if it's moved
slowly...
by hand, someone
Right,
can come
okay.
out and release it and drag it round the corner, and it's fine.
So, Kim, you appeared at the Olivia Awards.
I did, yes, that was
and
absolutely brilliant.
yeah, and you can actually see the actual a YouTube video of you appearing at the Olivia Awards. I mean, did you meet Benny Anderson and Bjorn?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes, they
fantastic.
used to come over quite a lot in the early days. In the 5th anniversary, Benny and Bjorn and Annie Fried were all there, and there's a fantastic picture that was like we made the front page of the Evening Standard when you still had to pay for it in colour. I was
Right.
made up. It was brilliant. Yes, so they were all there because they were presented with a Lifetime Achievement Award for sales, which are ridiculous.
Aye, they're just too many
There's
to
just
mention.
a couple of records here and there,
Yeah,
one or two
yeah,
albums.
just one or two gold discs and
I
stuff.
think it
Yeah,
was 17 or something. I don't know.
17 gold discs. Wow. Okay.
Billion, probably. But Benny and Bjorn used to make an appearance quite a lot, but now, of course, it's 16 years on, and they've got other things to do. But they were both there, and they performed. They sang together for the first time since Abba disbanded. So that was quite a big deal.
Yeah, it was. It was lovely to see them have a little impromptu performance.
They're so lovely.
Yeah,
They're just so lovely.
and then the curtain went up, and
Yeah.
all hell broke loose.
And there we all were.
Yeah, fantastic. So, yeah, maybe we should reveal the connection. I know there's quite a connection between yourself and Karen.
There is, indeed.
Yeah.
Are you going
And-
to tell them, or shall I?
Well-
Perhaps Karen should tell us.
Yeah.
Karen should tell them.
we should have arranged this beforehand, shouldn't we?
We should have worked out some amusing patter, shouldn't we?
We should have done, yes. Should we just sing Sisters? Sisters.
There you are.
Now the cassette. Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, we can exclusively on Radio West Fife that Karen and Kim are in fact sisters.
Yay.
Yeah, so I know that Karen's seen many a Mamma Mia show.
Yeah, I think she knows it better than I do, frankly.
Well, funny you should
Just as
say
well,
that.
really.
Yeah, funny you should say that, Kim, because I have some questions for Karen.
Oh, no, what is this one of
Yes,
these? Oh,
yes,
no.
I have some questions. I have three questions.
I knew nothing
my
of
knowledge
this.
about the beer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now,
All right, I'm ready. I'm
yeah,
sitting
okay.
in a big black chair.
yeah,
no.
okay. And,
Okay,
yeah,
da, da,
okay.
da.
Big black, yeah,
Yeah.
last, yep. And let's have a few questions. What do you think? We should we should
God,
test
what if I get them wrong? It's going to be really
You might
embarrassing.
not know the answer.
You don't have
If I
to know
don't
the
know the
answer.
answers, it's terrible. I'm going to look such a nit.
No,
Anyway, carry on.
not yourself. I'm
All right,
testing
you
Karen.
can be my phone a friend then.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
going to answer.
You can
it.
give
Oh,
clues,
right.
yeah?
yeah.
Okay. So, starting for 10, this is the first question. Who sings the song SOS with Donna?
SMS. God, that's Sam, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sam, yeah.
Right.
Wow.
It's awful when you're put on the spot.
That's why
Brain
I'd
just
absolutely
goes
be no
blank.
good at any of these quiz programmes. I'd forget my middle name.
Right, okay. And the second question is, who gave Sophie away at her wedding?
Donna.
Donna.
Yeah.
That's correct. 2 out of 2 so far. The last question.
I'm
She's
sweating.
fantastic.
Terrible, isn't it? Don't worry, I'm here on the end of the phone.
Yeah, she's on the
You
end
can
of
go
the phone.
50-50 or ask the audience.
50-50.
Right,
That's
okay,
yours.
yeah.
Okay, right. What is Rosie's profession? What is Rosie's profession? Yeah, Rosie.
She runs the New Woman bookstore.
Yeah,
Yeah, she does.
We-
and
we-
she writes cookbooks.
She writes cookbooks,
Yeah.
yeah.
so she's a writer.
Yeah, she's a writer.
I must say, yeah, well done.
Very
3 out
good.
of 3.
See?
Fantastic.
Phew.
I have to think about that one, actually. Oh, yeah.
I think you passed, yeah.
Not the person
yeah.
who doesn't listen on stage.
Frantically sort of going through the songs and the dialogue and thinking,
Yeah.
what the hell? I could only see her holding up fish, and I thought, that's not the right answer.
She doesn't hold up fish for a living, no.
No.
No, really doesn't.
Then shorts. New Woman bookshop.
Yes, that's the one!
So, Kim,
She's very good, yes.
yeah, that was great. I mean, Kim, do you know where I can get spandex?
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately, yes. Okay.
There's one supplier, isn't
Yes,
there?
there is.
There's one
that's
supplier.
a really lovely story,
Yes,
actually.
do tell it.
That's a really lovely Mamma Mia story, which kind of gives you the feeling that any company is only as good as the top and the bottom of the company, I think. And if you've got a fantastic person driving the ship right at the very, very top, all the way down to the person who cleans your bathrooms and all of the people that the audience don't see, if everybody's committed and everybody's on the same path, then it's the most extraordinary sort of inclusive and family feel to the show. And everyone says, oh, it's just like a big family. But actually it is. We all fight a bit, but we all love each other to bits. And Judy, our producer, when the show was first starting and they were looking to make the Super Trooper costumes, they're the lycra ones that go with in enormous silver platform boots.
Yeah, and the big collars and stuff, yeah.
And I have to say, they cost between £3,000 and £5,000 each.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah, they're hugely expensive. But because they're made of a special sort of spandex or lycra or whatever. And it's only available, it was at the time only available in 2 main supplier locations. One was in New York, in a very big sort of multi-million-dollar production. And the other one was a very small family firm in Italy who had one factory who just made this material and a couple of others. And things weren't as brilliant for them as it was for the people in America. And Judy said, right, okay, well, we'll go with them then, because then they'll have a steady supply of work. So now they're the only people who supply our spandex for all over the world.
Amazing.
Nice.
Okay.
I love that story.
Yeah, that's an amazing story. Yeah.
She's fantastic, Judy.
That's
She's
great.
absolutely amazing.
Okay, so you must send me the link to the
Yes,
so I can buy my
We'll
own.
see if I can. We'll see. Actually, next time you're in London, we'll have to try and arrange it for you to come to Mamma Mia, Mike, and we can get you dressed up in one of the dad's suits and a pair of boots, and we can get a photo op.
Oh,
See if we can-
Get me.
do that.
Got to do that. Yeah.
Do that.
Get me. Yeah, I'd love that. I'd love that. Yeah. Oh, that would be fantastic. Thank you. That would just increase my street cred.
Yes, in a way you hadn't anticipated. Hey.
Yes. Lots of new fans.
Right. Okay. So you finished you must have finished your show about 11 o'clock last night, or 10:30?
Yeah, we come down about 10:20,
10:20.
somewhere around there. We go up at 7:45 and come down at about 10:20. I can't speak, it's too early in the morning. 10:20, and then I have a really nice journey home to South London. I walk over Waterloo Bridge.
Right.
It's right opposite the Novello Theatre, Waterloo Bridge, and it's just really nice to unwind from the show and just walk and see
Right, okay.
Big Ben and St
Yeah.
Paul's and the Eye and the Shard, and it's lovely. Really
Aye.
lovely.
So you walk home.
To Waterloo Station, then walk all the way home, otherwise I wouldn't go
home,
for tomorrow breakfast.
I would imagine that you would have got a taxi home or just a
That's so
chauffeur,
grand, isn't it?
being a leading lady.
No,
but
I get the train.
You get the train.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll on the train.
It's amazing.
Keeping it real, babe.
Keep it real, yeah.
I was laughing actually when I was listening to you saying about money doesn't buy happiness. I was thinking, he doesn't know where to shop, clearly.
So, how did you become involved in Mamma Mia? When can you remember that moment when you thought, this is where I want to go, this is my path? Instead of going...
No, I don't ever remember not wanting to do this. I've always known since I was tiny that this is what I would be doing.
Oh.
It wasn't ever a case of, well, I think I'd quite like to do this. I think it was just, right, okay, here we go. I'm going to start on this path now. Always.
And Karen's witnessed this sort of 6 or 7-year-old,
What's that, 3-year-old?
3-year-old, okay.
I started dancing at the age of 3. That was my dancing career was slightly truncated by being a little bit clumsy and this technical thing that I have this problem with. I started ballet at the age of 3, and then I'd only been twice, and I fell over and broke my arm. So, thereby setting up a lifetime of disaster.
Most accident-prone person in the world.
What did she say?
The most accident-prone person in the world.
God, absolutely. Shocking.
Okay.
In fact, when we were small, Karen and I would be dressed the same. And we'd go out, we'd racket about outside. I'd come back in and my hair would all be sticking out and my button would be off my shirt and I'd have grass stains up. And Karen, who would have been up trees, on the backs of motorbikes, all sorts of things, would come in pristine, like she'd never actually been out.
Oh.
It was absolutely infuriating.
This is true.
It's true.
It's all true, yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's been lovely chatting to you,
lovely
Kim.
talking to you. I was thinking, actually, Mike, Karen and I were having a quick discussion. We were saying perhaps we should have a competition, if you'd like.
A competition, yes.
Yeah, would you like me to donate a prize of some description, and we can have a competition for your listeners, and somebody can win something?
Of course, yes. We could certainly do that. At one
How
point.
about a signed poster from the show? So all the cast sign the poster.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
Do you think anyone would like to win that?
Well, I might even put an entry in myself under a pseudonym. Is that okay?
3,000 entries.
3,000 entries, yeah.
All with the name Mike on, help us.
Yes. Different surnames.
Yeah.
They're all called Mike in West Fife, who knew?
Yeah. That would be fantastic.
Right.
Can we arrange that off air so that there's no clues as to
absolutely
what's going to be happening, and you could set the question.
Oh yeah, I'll set the question.
So, do you have a question in mind that we could?
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Not, but
think
don't
about
make
that.
it too hard.
No.
Okay, we'll not make it too hard. Yeah. We are in the west of Fife. So.
No, I'm just saying. If it's too hard, people think, no, that's not what I meant.
No.
No. I just thought, if it's too hard, people might think, I might not be able to get that right.
Yeah.
But if they're in with a chance of being able to find out the answer, then they'll...
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
A signed poster by all the cast.
A whole cast.
It's a fantastic prize.
Yeah.
Will you be signing it as well?
I think I might, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely getting my entry in. No, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to enter because I'm an employee. Neither's Karen.
No. Oh, she's probably got one knocking about somewhere, and if she hasn't, we'll remedy that.
A signed poster of the cast of Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that arranged.
Brilliant.
Sort that out during the week.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, Kim, enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your performance tonight.
And you too.
Right, it's been fantastic talking to you.
Lovely talking to you, Mike. Speak to you later, Karen.
Thank you.
See ya.
I was cheated by you, and I think you know when. So I made up my mind, it must come to an end. Radio West Fife.
Hi, wake up to the Radio West Fife Wake Up every Tuesday from 7 till 10.